Hello there. I'm here to talk to you about this guitar real quick, very briefly. This is the Jackson JS32. This is the one that you can find for $299 online. Okay, so the good things first. The neck is fantastic. Compound radius fretboard, I believe. The bridge, great. Floyd Rose, right out of the box, it was intonated and set up just perfectly. No string buzz on this one at all, anywhere on the neck. I haven't been able to find anything like that. The tuners feel solid. Jackson tuners, I'm not sure who makes them. These stock pickups that come with this are actually very good, and they add a little bit of warmth to the guitar because this is actually a pretty bright sounding guitar. I changed the pickups. I had a set of Seymour Duncan Fire Blackouts that I bought a long time ago, and this seemed like the perfect guitar to throw them in. So the cavity, the control cavity on the back is big enough. There's plenty of space in there to house a 9-volt battery. The potentiometers, since I put Seymour Duncans in it, I had to open up the holes for the controls a little bit because the original controls that came with it they're smaller pots. So I think I used a 3/8, opened them up. So if you want to do something like that, I say do it, but it's just be careful with that. What else? Okay, so let's talk about some of the issues I noticed with this guitar. Brand new out of the box, this guitar was filthy, disgusting. The neck had soot lines down it. I don't know what was going on with that. So I cleaned up the neck with some Dunlop 65, and I polished the frets, and I changed the strings. It had 9s on it, I put 10s. Okay, so I had to add 2 extra springs to this because these springs just don't have enough tension to hold the higher gauge of strings. I had to almost screw in these screws here to the hilt to get it set up, which there's a second point that's bad, is when they put these screws in and the body is a little thin and the pickup cavities are actually pretty deep, is the screws actually protrude a little bit into the neck pickup cavity. And so I didn't want to have the screws going all the way through, which is what was happening. And I considered using some putty or something and filling up the holes and then re-screwing them, but then I figured, I don't want to mess with it. So I just added a couple springs here and retracted them out. So the bridge stays in tune really well. It took a couple days for these strings to set in after some adjustments. I've got Elixir NanoWeb strings on here. The bar that it comes with is, at least for me, it's shitty. See that shit? Like, I've had Floyd Roses before, and I've never had one that had a bar that did this, and that's on there. And there's really no way to adjust that. So I'm going to order a new one and replace that with it. The body is supposed to be basswood. I've read some things online. Some people were saying it could be anything. It could be poplar. This guitar is made in China. So I don't know. For it being a Chinese-made guitar, I am completely blown away by the quality of it. I mean, just the craftsmanship, the neck, the way it feels, the frets are crowned really nice, the tuners. I mean, everything put together. It's solid. It is solid. So I would definitely recommend trying to find one at a store though and trying it out. If you order it online, you could get anything. Like I said, like I got this in the store, brand new out of the box. It was disgusting, but I plugged it in and I played on it there through a Blackstar Beam, and it just sounded fantastic, and it felt just so nice under the fingers that I had to have it. So These pickups in this guitar make it sound a little bit brighter than the stock pickups, but I have the tone knob installed that came with the pickups, and just backing it off a little bit warms up the sound just perfectly. And I picked up this guitar to specifically have one guitar in standard tuning. I like lower tunings, but I wanted to learn some classic rock, you know, some AC/DC, some old Ozzy, Crazy Train, Bark at the Moon, that type stuff. This will play it. This will play it. It's really cool. It's definitely worth the money. If you are looking to get into playing guitar and you're looking for a budget guitar and you want to play things like rock and metal, I would definitely say check this out, because for it being a $300 guitar, it feels like it's at least worth $600. It is like it's nice. It is nice. So like I said, there could be a couple minor things. Like I said, the bar, it could come out of the box dirty. You know, I don't know. But other than that, it's got a nitro finish on the neck. It's super slick. I'll give it, for budget, for the price, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. And the only reason why it lost points was little things. The whammy bar, the screws protruding into the neck pickup cavity, and the neck just being dirty. And that's really the only thing I can dock it for. It's bolt-on neck. It's seated in there really solid. So if you are considering picking up this guitar, I'd recommend try to find it and try it out first. But if you want to take a chance and order it online, you know, I mean, what do you got to lose? You can always send it back, right? If you go through American Musical Supply or Sweetwater. So, yep, that is it. I hope that you got something good out of this video.